SHODO!
マルイーグルマルシャークマルパンサー輝け太陽戦隊サンバルカン
Hey guys, welcome to the 33rd episode of the Soda Pop Podcast. As always, I'm your host, Frozen Stratos. Here with me today we have...
Hey, it's Josh.
If Kamen Rider Vulcan used Flaming Tiger, would that make him Kamen Rider Sun Vulcan?
Oh no, here we go, Shodo Super! That was a great segue from this guy's name's Malunis.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we got something that rocked the entire fandom the day it came out, but we're going to be talking about the SHODO Super Sun Vulcan announcement and release and everything about it. And then we're going to talk about our usual SHODO post, and then if we have time for a topic, I was thinking, we could discuss what our thoughts would be for the next SHODO Super set. So,
sounds good.
Yeah. Without further ado, let's hop into SHODO Super, the inaugural release, the inaugural set. And just, to dash as many hopes as I can right at the gate, it is a premium item.
Yep.
This is premium Bandai. True. You will be paying premium prices. Luckily, these are one of the sets that actually made it to Tokulectables. But sadly, it's $88 shipped in the US.
And sadly, Corey has bought it already.
Sadly, yes, I have. But it's because again, this is our first Sentai Shodo set, and it is for Sun Vulcan. It comes with the three main guys, the three guys, the shark,
They're
rest
not
of
riders.
them. Huh?
They're not riders. I thought you were
Did
struggling.
I say riders?
I thought you were just struggling to say ranger.
No. Just the three main dudes. The panther, shark.
Eagle, shark, panther. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. All three of those dudes. And tons of hand options. Like, just honestly too many, but I appreciate it. And go ahead.
Was one of the I'm just remembering now, wasn't one of the Super Mini Plus sets actually this team?
It came out in concert with this team.
Yeah.
Didn't they make one before? I could have sworn I remember something with the Yellow Panther. I might be wrong. Well, regardless, it's a Showa Sentai, and I guess this must be a popular one.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, Sun Vulcan has always been regarded as like a very popular Sentai over there.
I know. I don't know if you guys know Toy Galaxy, but I know that one's his favorite, and he was definitely freaking out on Twitter when he saw these.
Nice.
Yeah.
But even if I don't follow the series, I like seeing hype.
Yeah, and I really appreciate that they're still, even though Japan has like an allergy to just figures in general, they're still trying. They're still doing their best to make it happen, and I feel like Shodo, out of any of the candy toy platforms, Shodo was the one that I'm glad it made it to, because Yudo's fine. I like Yudo. It's serviceable. But in terms of like sculpts and stuff, and like how they choose to build their molds, I feel like it's recent stuff.
I think it really says something about the qualities. When I saw the photos, without even seeing the text, I just thought, is Figure Arts making a Sentai comeback? What?
Yeah.
Well, it's interesting because Sun Vulcan is one of the only teams that's figure art's actually finished all the way through.
Well, it's only 3.
I mean, I know, but still, I'll give them credit.
Also, if ever you've wanted to play sports with your action figures, comes with 3 footballs, a volleyball, and then a volleyball with spikes on it.
And a million hands.
Millions of hands.
There's
millions
so many...
of hands to spike, punch, or throw balls.
There's so many hands in this
So
set.
many. Yeah, I mean, it's really just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 24
sets of hands.
Yeah.
I think there's an...
Oh, wait. Yeah, 24 hands. Yeah.
24 hands total, not 24 sets of hands.
Yeah, 24 hands. I mean, it is the, like... Oh, wait, no, and the hands on them already. So that's 29, 8, no, 30. What? I can't math right now. Thing is, they have a lot of hands, and it's more than what normally comes in a standard Shodo set.
I was going to say, they come with way too many hands.
Yeah.
You're going to need a bag for this.
Like, you have... I feel like, Sentai, they have to get their karate poses in. Mm-hmm. And if you're doing a premium set, I feel like the easiest thing to pack in value-wise is hands.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's where I think the premium price is coming into play.
I mean...
True.
That and the fact that maybe Yudo isn't doing so well, I don't know.
I don't know.
I would actually factor this set existing as a factor in trying to think that Yudo is actually doing really well.
I don't know.
The fact that they're willing to like branch out and do things like this.
Yeah, to test the waters with.
That's true.
Through Shodo.
It's just whenever I think of Premium Bandai, I think of it as this is a place that they put things that maybe aren't going to sell well. But I guess that would also mean experiments.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe this could lead to a retail set.
I would happily buy this at retail because
I didn't mean this specifically. I just meant in general. Maybe this will eventually lead to Shodo Sentai on retail.
Oh yeah, that's what I meant. Like,
it definitely could.
For this set or like even whatever we get next, depending on how the sales go here.
Anything that doesn't require an armor change gimmick.
Yeah, and most Sentai doesn't. So
convenient.
Yeah. And like man, the layout to this screams retail to me, just because it looks like 3 figures, 2 accessory sets. Right? Like you could easily put the figures and maybe their sword in, maybe their holster, and then 2 accessory sets, one full of hands, one full of some hands and some balls, the other one full of hands and balls too.
Vol Eagle, Vol Shark, Vol Panther, accessory set, way too many hands is the name of the 5th box.
Yeah.
The way too many hands box.
Mm-hmm. Get your hands off of it. What I'm looking forward to? Seeing if they actually put real candy in these like they do with Yudo. I want to see if candy is specific to Sentai now.
You still can't get over the gum now, can you?
I can't. That stuff's disgusting. I don't know. That's not candy. It's actually fine. It's a fine substance, but it gets old quick.
It's kind of like Soto. If you combine 2 pieces, then it's okay. It's better than just having 1.
I mean, I guess I'd rather have none, if I'm honest. Like, don't lie to me that there's candy in this and then give me gum. Lie to me, or just don't tell me that there's candy in it to begin with, and I'll be more happy. Gum is not candy, but this is also not Shodo discussion, so
it's candy toy discussion, definitely.
Sure, yeah, that is the candy toy aspect.
We can talk about candy, it's fine.
That's true. I can't wait to get a bunch of clearanced candy at the end of Halloween this year.
I was about to say, it's also Halloween, so it's fine.
Yeah.
It works on every level.
So this released in concert with Consort?
It released
Is there
at the same
a different
time.
way to pronounce it when you're using it in that context?
I have another way to pronounce it. It was revealed at the same time as...
I was about to say, synonym.
Yeah, Synonym Toast Crunch.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to drop this recording. I think I
You dropped out there for exactly 2 seconds.
Oh, fantastic.
I think something just came up. I think I gotta go, you know?
Oh, no. Okay. Yeah. Uh-oh. Hey, Sun Vulcan is coming out with its mecha, so I wonder if going forward, Super Mini Plow releases will have these guys show up next to them. So
have a corresponding
cool.
set.
And you know what? It really like if if shodo-x and shodo-o is to what is it?
If it's any indication. What?
Well, like, you know how I've been saying that the main candy toy line for Sentai isn't Yudo, it's Mini Pla.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Super Mini Pla is kind of like that to Shodo Super. If that makes sense. Like,
yeah, okay, I can see that.
Yeah, so maybe it wasn't that this was always in the cards, but it's always sort of how it is. Like, the figures are just not an afterthought, but like another thing to add in after your mini pla, your mecha.
Yeah.
And I've always said that like Shodo is the figure arts of the candy toy space. If, you know, the candy toy, the regular SHODO stuff is the gimmick line of the candy toy space.
Also, I just remembered what it was I was thinking of. Live Robo was the one that Super Mini Plow already did.
Oh yeah, I have that. So I really hope they'll go back and do things they haven't done.
You know, they can catch up by just releasing at the same time Zhu Ranger and Live Man.
They've also done Cocker Ranger and Mega Ranger.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
So there are a couple teams that they could do.
But here's the thing: it's like, would they be able to bank off of the strength of Shodo to even put that out there without having the mecha to back it up?
I think they put a strong foot forward based on what you said, in terms of the team that they chose. Just like get everyone's attention with the very popular Sentai.
I predict that the next Super Mini Pla, and therefore possibly the next Shodo Super, could be Denji Man.
Okay.
Since Sun Vulcan is a somewhat of a sequel to Denji Man. Because they share like a main villain, and Sun Vulcan was even conceived as like a sequel, seen as a sequel as Denji Man, like in development.
Nice.
So that also makes it another popular Sentai. I know that they did, I believe it was in the Artisan line, or it was just a premium Bandai thing, but they did like the Denji rings, which are like which are like their changer. So
I made quick tangent, but I did make a Shapeways of the
yeah, that's right. I remember you doing that.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's possible that Denji Man could come next, because it would pair well with Sun Vulcan, especially like figure wise.
Don't they? Doesn't Digiman also have like something that they could do with swappable hands, like some sort of boxing glove thing?
They do. They have they do have a boxing glove mode. Yes.
Nice.
So that could work.
It could.
Yeah, but like I'm very glad that, you know, this is under Shodo, because I could see the DNA Shodo in the joints and all that stuff and how it's all cut.
Yeah,
and I don't know, seeing everyone freak out about Shodo in general, like a bunch of people that had never heard of Shodo before on the timeline react to Candy Toy. I don't know, I was just very happy to see it. I was happy to see more Candy Toy love, and if Sentai was the way to make that happen, I hope they do more.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I don't know. This stuff looks fantastic. I'm not happy at the $30-ish a piece, like per figure, that I paid for these guys, but
I paid for them.
I did. Yeah, I'm willing to support this line. Like this is definitely something for me that I think is worth supporting, especially since, you know, we come off of knowing a lot about the blog from G-Man and D-Man, you know, and how much work and effort they put into just Soto and Shodo. So if we can somehow support this in the same way, I'm more than happy to try to make that happen.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. So, yeah, I'm excited. I hope this works well. I hope people are interested enough to buy these. I'm not going to say, hey, you should buy these, because, you know, people have different financial situations, and I don't want to, like, say, buy this and support them so that we get more of these, because, you know.
You don't want to say, be like me.
Yeah, because that's not a good thing to be. But I'm just saying, I don't want to, like, because some people, when Unicron was happening, were pressuring others to get it just so that they could have theirs.
Yeah.
So, you know, support this if you can. It's honestly, like, you know, it is supporting a bigger company or whatever. This is not a grassroots production, but the blogs make it feel that way, and it is fans creating these.
Yeah.
So, you know, I want to support this. This is really great. Hello?
Yep. Hello.
Oh, okay. Cool. So, hey, Soda?
Soda.
That's so we have basically 4 points that we need to hit. Really only 3 big ones and then a quote announcement at the end. But we start off with Valkyrie, because that's what they told us was gonna happen. And Valkyrie looks great. She's not gonna be able to support the main form swap gimmick, which that made sense. Like, I was hoping that somehow we'd be able to get some armor swap in, but clearly that's not possible, just because of I guess the new sculpt. They noted that the standard, like, thigh armor change gimmick, that's not gonna carry over to Valkyrie, just because I don't know, the way she's molded, it would not have been a stable base to build off of.
I didn't expect it to really be swappable, like, compatible with that.
Yeah, anyway. Because, like, since that thigh area is, you know, more shrunken down compared to the guy mold, that would mean the inner strut would have to be thinner, and that's not, it wouldn't fly well with.
So far with the Soto 01 stuff so far, it almost feels like form swaps are encouraged within the writers themselves.
Yeah.
Like, all the 01 stuff you can swap around, all the Vulcan stuff you can swap around. It gets a little bit more use your imagination when you start swapping between writers.
Yeah. So I get it. But man, and I also understand the need for the stickers in this case, but they don't look great on Valkyrie, because, like, she has those black triangles for the cheetah print. And
they're doing the thing that I always find really annoying, where the stickers are using a metallic color that doesn't match the plastic.
Yeah,
that's true.
This is not my favorite compromise, but again, it's something. It seems unavoidable. You know, like I don't know that there was any other way this could have happened, which is sad. It sucks, but
I mean,
I guess the only other way it could have happened is if they just made a bunch of tiny triangle stickers.
Yeah, that would have been great.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, and honestly, these portions, if you have a black panel lining marker, you can just fill them in.
That's true.
What's up?
That's true.
You said if you have a liner marker, I just went, aha! I'm good.
Yeah, I did always used to keep one in my toolbox, but I don't know if that's dried up by now. It was, for me, it was like I really liked filling in detail with that, but it would always be so easy to rub off. But really, all the sticker detail on her outside of the belt, like anything around the belt, concerning the belt, anything belt-wise, those have stickers, fine. But everything else, it's just the print.
Yeah.
You could fill it in. Oh, I guess there's the side of her torso, but yeah, like if you've got liner marker, that would be perfect for this. Just make sure to seal it up somehow. Man, this looks great. Also, she has the gun mode and the holster to plug into the belt hole that's left over from taking out the shot riser.
Yeah. I like little details like that.
Yeah. Man, this is good stuff. Anyway, we've got the that wave layout that I always refer to. It's unnumbered again this time. Yeah, and if you scroll all the way down, it's still unnumbered.
Is it the
I
end
know
of
if
2?
this is the last one.
Well, I would assume that they would show the numbers once they've shown the final figure.
Yeah, but I feel like...
But they're not going to go to 10.
Yeah, like they... Unless, since Greece is taking up a slot... Maybe? Like...
What do we got in the wave so far?
We have tiger, gorilla, cheetah, Greece. My favorite animal, Greece.
Well, robot in Greece.
Excuse me.
They could possibly just do one more
Freezing
box.
Freezing bear!
Thank you, Corey. They could just do one box
Yes.
of freezing bear. Since they already have the body, they just need an armor set for that.
They're not going to do that. They already told us they're not going to do that.
Well, what if...
Complete set.
Wait a minute, what if the... Because the boxes are a box of 10, right? When they do a box?
Yeah.
This would have to be... Oh, wait, you're saying a box and not a set?
Yeah, right. Is it 10 or is it... Right?
Yep. It can vary.
Because the only thing... Like, say they do Freezing Bear here as like a 9th box to the set. The only thing you'd have to do a duplicate of is the 0-1 body, which you'd only need to have one more of that. Because everything else you only need one of. So...
Yeah.
I don't think they're gonna stiff us like that.
I feel like they might try, because like I'm sitting here right now, like writing down some things because of trying to just calculate like how many things we still have to get through.
Yeah.
Especially if, and that's accounting if they might want to try to do those concept forms. Looking at it, I don't think it's going to be possible.
What?
To do the concept forms.
I don't think they're possible either. But if they, again, premium. We said this off mic. If they do the concept forms, that one has to be premium. Prove me wrong, Soto. Make them retail.
Your move, Mr. G.
Yeah.
Exactly. I don't feel like they actually... If you look at them, they all share that... Because you know like how when 01 does his armor swaps, they do like the Ryzen Hopper pieces like move to different parts of the suit. All of the concept forms just have it be like the generic movement of the armor. Yeah. To where like the head, for example, stays on the head. It just goes to the sides on every single one of them. So it's one of those things where like I feel like it'd be a little easier to engineer.
Well, I mean, really, the only thing they have to account for is the legs.
That's true.
And I did check back when I was thinking about this. All of the what if forms basically do the exact same trick as what the second formation is for the body.
Yeah.
Where all the Rising Hopper parts are on the side.
Right. I believe that was used for... Was it Flying Falcon that used it?
Like I think all of them basically do it.
That's true.
What this comes down to is all the parts are there. It's just will they actually do it? Do they have room for it?
Yeah.
Right.
But what if I have two theories right now. What if there's an accessory set that they haven't revealed yet?
What if they're thrown? What if they're thrown into the mechanics set, or like some of them?
What do you mean?
Like, you know, we have. I'm assuming relatively soon we're gonna get a mechanics set with his bike and Breaking Mammoth.
Yeah. What are we throwing in there? What are you talking about?
Like, what if they just threw in like one or two of the concept forms in there or something?
That would be a little bit out of place.
Yeah, I don't know about a waste, because I feel that's making good.
I was saying that seems out of place.
Oh, out of place. Okay, yeah, it does.
I agree.
Especially since, you know, with the previous EX set, like, it's not there. You can't take anything really out of that to add more value into it, like Soto has done with these guys. So I feel like there's no room to play as much as Soto proper has. So you're gonna just need to do flat out the three pieces for a robot and the one piece for the bike.
For the mammoth. Yeah, okay. That makes sense.
But I'm saying for this set, for set 2, AI 2, what if there's just an accessory set we don't know about? Or
what would
it was just a mistake and we're reading too far into it.
It could be that too. Well, one thing, like, I feel like 01 sets would honestly have enough spots to do the concept forms if we didn't have so many Geo stuff to catch up on.
Oh, absolutely.
Because the Geo stuff would be, as of right now, that's 12 more boxes of things that Geo's going to take up.
You know what? We know about certain things that should and shouldn't be, or things that could be in AI 01 and 02. They were silhouetted in the commercial.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
Let me find the commercial real quick and see if there are any echoes of something else that could hop in there. So while I look for that, Josh, why don't you tell us about another thing?
So this blog update, they have gone back to focus on the another riders that are going to be in Another 2, which is coming out on October 28th. This week they focused on not one of them, but two of them, Another Double and Another Forze. So we got to see Another Double. I mean, it looks exactly how you would expect it to look. Once again, the heads are fully painted. You have the sticker detail, if you can choose if you want to have 2009 or 2019 on his leg. They have the muffler on the back. I think it can move. It's PVC, but I think it says it moves well without interfering anywhere. So I think it can swivel somewhere.
Yeah. Previously, they've done those sort of mufflers like on a peg.
Yeah. So, you have all the stickers for the Cyclone and the Joker side of him. I think another double looks really good. Some of the stickers were applied a little weirdly in this blog post, but that's just how they apply them. So, but
I wonder if that's because these are like sample figures. Maybe the stickers aren't applying very well.
I think that's probably what it is. That seems likely. But just like all of the other Another Riders, the head just looks really well done, painted. Like it even has like the two eye, like the eyes on the sides of the head as well.
Which
That's
I didn't
really
even
nice.
know about.
I did not expect them to detail that for us.
Yeah, those look really cool. Yeah, I've always loved Another Double because I just like how it looks like it's like a weird stitch together of the two halves, which looks really cool.
Two different kinds of smiles. It's great.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so it's a really neat design, and
excuse me.
Yeah, they match the color really well. Where the green is like more akin to the Nazca Dopant colors than it is Cyclone, which is pretty neat. So yeah, you have Another Double. There's some cool pictures of it being shown off with the double armor and the memory droids as well. So that's really cool. Mm-hmm. And then another Forze is the other thing they showed off. As far as I can tell, it's basically the exact same legs as Another Thighs, which makes sense. They should be since in the show they share the same kind of base body.
Hey, it also turns out that Valkyrie, unlike 01 and Vulcan, has Another Thighs that they used. Just a different sculpt. Another Thighs is what's happening.
Open yours. Anyway, go on.
Oh no! Not that one.
So Forze.
So Forze. So
by the way, I just did a check-in with the
commercial.
The commercial. Yeah, there are 6 silhouettes behind, and it's everything we've seen already, except for Grease. So yeah,
nothing we haven't seen.
Nothing we haven't seen.
Okay. I wasn't sure if like Lightning Hornet was back there or something.
Well,
no, I don't see Lightning Hornet.
I will say they always let you know that's the full lineup. So
I know. Yeah.
I can't see them going past 8.
It would,
right?
To me, it would make sense if it's just Freezing Bear, because that gives you a form for every rider.
Like, I'd love Freezing Bear. I would, you know me, I'd love Freezing Bear. And you know what? What if they weren't planning on having Grease in this set at all, and then retailers are like, oh wait, yeah, we want that. That would be a good idea.
I don't think they were. I don't think they were planning to have it for set 2.
That's what I was thinking.
I would love to see how they handle Freezing Bear.
Oh, so would I.
Yeah,
especially with
I'm
those
interested.
Transparent parts. Mm-hmm. So, I guess we'll have to wait and see.
But then again, is it... Oh, never mind. I was about to ask, is this too close to release that they wouldn't? But I'm thinking it's too close to 01's release.
Oh, yeah.
AI 01's release.
Yeah, this one isn't until the end of November. There's plenty of time.
11 May. What? Oh, no, that's the thing above it.
No, I think that's just a weird translation. That doesn't make any sense.
Oh.
So, finishing up another Forze, yeah, they have the shoulder pad stickers if you want it to be 2011 or 2019.
Ugly or even uglier.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. You can also punch Forze in the dick.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. So
make sure you get your rocket fist and punch Forze in the dick.
Yeah. That's exactly what you need to do. But
don't open your thighs.
Because
that's going to happen to them.
Yeah, that is basically all there is for another Forze. Another O's will be shown off next week as part of the Dan Kuroto celebration, apparently. To celebrate
because October 28th was the date that the episode with Oz and Gen aired.
Yep. It's been a year.
Yeah.
So they're celebrating that next week by showing off the last Another Rider from set 2, and I'm hoping that they'll announce a third set.
Yeah.
That'd be a good time for it. that would actually be an improvement over the last time, because I think our complaint was, wow, they just kind of showed the second wave in their first reveal.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now they have nothing left to show us.
Yeah. Please announce.
But to be fair, the Candy Toy figure space has been doing a lot. Like,
yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
In terms of like, in terms of surprising us, like, Soto's still, the fact that Shodo is still bringing out surprises with so many other things happening. I don't know, man. It's such a good time to be a Shodo fan.
Yeah. I don't remember if this was off mic or not, but I was saying that every year Shodo manages to pull several things that make me go, really, you're going there? And I think that this year, the one that will do that for me is if they make Huma Gears and if they make those What If forms. Those are the ones I'm waiting on.
Huma Gear are a lot more feasible than the
they've got their own gimmick.
Yeah, the whatever forms.
Really? I see it the other way around.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No, just because, like, for me, I think, they're definitely gonna do the corrupted Huma Gear bad guys.
Oh, yeah. They totally are going to. I mean, the last 2 years we've gotten like something for the figures to actually like fight. You know, we had the Guardians, and we had the other riders. So
I'm thinking we'll get that, and the sculpts are similar enough to Huma Gear, to where it's just a simple chest and head, I think.
Oh yeah, and also if they wanted to go real crazy, they can also make those Huma Gear from the flashbacks, which are like the Guardian suits, basically.
Guardians, yes. Rounded out Guardians. Friendlier Guardians.
They love those Guardian suits, so I'm sure they'll keep using them.
I know you said this before, and you were saying like the suits are kind of like Heisei Phase 2 / Reiwa's version of the Zek Troopers.
Yeah.
But I kind of want to believe that. I mean, I guess they are all separate continuities, but if you go from Guardians to Huma Gear, all the way to Kikai, there's got to be something there. They're all robots.
You're right. There's something there. They just repaint.
I was talking about this recently. I wonder if maybe instead of making a show based on these Marauders from Geo, maybe they just looked at Kikai and said, maybe we can make something based on this. Like, I wonder if some of 01's backstory is because of Kikai as a concept.
I don't know, because, like, don't they do it in like, if there are two sort of rider teams, I think this is a Sentai thing, but, like, there are two teams, one is working on the current year, one is working on the next year, and then they switch whenever it's their year. So I think this must have been in production for a while.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't know, it's just that there's such a strong similarity, but at the same time, it's also like the similarity is that it's about robots and a singularity sort of event. So maybe it's not. Maybe it is a coincidence.
Yeah,
but it just
or maybe 01 influenced Kikai. Maybe it's the other way around.
That is
the other production team looked over the shoulders of the other guys and were like, "Oh, what are you working on? Ooh, robots."
We can make a low budget version of that.
I do think that's a really cool like headcanon kind of thing, though.
Yeah, I do. I mean, obviously it can't happen because they're separate. They're canonically this time. They're separate universes.
Oh yeah.
But or what if just in this universe they never got Guardians, they got Huma Gear instead. You know, that's just the way robotics has
and this
unfolded.
timeline will lead to Kikai.
Yeah.
Give it 100 or so
also,
years.
I wonder, since last year the villains that we got were all the Another Riders.
Yeah.
And if we continue Another Riders, would they then fill the spot that
that's a good point.
the Humagear would usually take?
You
know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I would understand, but also would be sad.
Me too.
I mean, I know you guys are rooting for him, but I would definitely want the Another Riders to continue rather than do Humagears if I had to make a decision.
If I personally, if I had to make a decision, I would go Humagear. Just because, don't grill me yet, I don't like the stickers of Another. If they kept going with
that's fair.
Not into it.
I just would rather they
and then also, it's just like, I like army building. That's a me thing.
No, yeah.
And technically, you can army build these guys just because they have 2 variants now.
You can just army build another Agito.
Watch that one be the premium Bandai
thing. Probably.
It has to be. I dare them to make that retail.
I'm just sorry, another 2 didn't sell very well, so...
The most I could see them going for retail is another Kuga, and then Amazing is
honestly, I never see another Kuga getting a retail figure. I do not see that.
I don't even think he's getting a retail. I don't think he's getting a figure. Period.
Neither do I, which would be really sad.
But I was also going to say, I think the Magyar would probably be less of a budget-heavy thing for them compared to Another Riders. It seems like it would be a little bit simpler.
Yeah, like, I heard that, like, in passing or something, people talking about the costume budget being slashed for Rider or Sentai or something, just across the board, maybe. And I like the way you call them Magyar, right?
Yeah.
I like the way that they're handling them, just because the base bodies are all the same, and you just need to put a little animal accoutrement on top of them to make them different animals.
Yeah.
And I think that's brilliant in terms of, like, costume production and translating that to toys.
Yeah. It's
exactly what Rider does for its regular suits, so
that is exactly why I think that I don't know if I would say it's 100% possible for it to make it in SHODO, but it would completely make sense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The only thing that is kind of throwing me off from a design standpoint is I don't know exactly how you would handle the legs other than making swappable thighs and chins, because the one thing that's different about the legs is that they have a different colored stripe. That's like the one thing that makes it a little bit like, I don't know how they're going to handle this. Other than maybe just don't put stickers on it. Like I said, swappable leg parts or no stickers. And just use your imagination.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I'd be fine if they simplified them a little bit just so I could get more of them.
Show me how you do it, Mr. G.
Yeah, do it. I want to see it.
Mr. G and Mega House, we believe in you.
See, now we're at the point where we're getting greedy, and more stuff will become premium Bandai because of it.
I honestly... I can't remember. Did they ever say... I think they did, but did they say that those Geo forms that were missing were coming out retail?
Yeah. They basically said all the things that you were expecting to see from Geo will be in SHODO 01.
Yeah.
Okay.
They made a specific point of saying SHODO 01. So
okay, all right. I thought so. I just couldn't remember.
It was the same day as the release of the concept, I guess, 3D model for
the Tsukiyomi.
That's right. Yeah. Because I know we've seen that, but like we still haven't seen anything for the movie riders and the movie form.
I mean, I feel like, Greece is a good enough indication that this stuff's coming.
Yeah.
And I honestly thought the second set was going to have Geo stuff.
I'm just saying. So, they mentioned the Geo final stage show tonight, briefly.
They did.
Oma form is in that stage show. which is the movie form that we don't have a figure of yet.
The which one?
The Oma form. His Oma form where he has like the golden form from the movie.
Oh, yeah.
That's in the state that reappears in the stage show.
Oh right, yeah, it does.
Oh.
So
along with Tsukiyomi.
Yeah, Tsukiyomi's in there as well. And also the movie riders, well, at least the Black RX one is in the stage
Trash
show.
bag what? Wait. Yeah.
No, the Black RX one.
Dang it. Give me Trash Bag Waz.
I know you want Trash Bag Waz.
I want Hobo Waz. That's the only one I want. I mean, give me all of them, obviously.
I'm telling you, that's the one that's given them the most trouble, probably.
Honestly,
how do we move this cape?
And then they got to make the Amazon's rider because that's basically where the shoulder pads for Gates Majesty come from.
Yeah.
Gates Travesty.
Gates Travesty.
Yeah.
Excuse you.
But just saying if they want.
Just a side note, Will said my joke on the streets.
Oh, yeah.
And I know he didn't know that I had said it before, but I was like, dang it. I guess I didn't say it here.
No, you said it on the podcast last
did?
week. Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
You said it on the streets when it happened because you were having you were gone for a minute. I forget what you were doing when the news dropped, and then you came back.
Oh yeah.
You came back on the podcast and you said that.
I thought you said, yeah, you said the joke. You were really proud of it.
I mean, he's not wrong.
That is a classic Corey move.
Yeah.
Same.
But yeah, you're right. They did mention the stage show.
Yeah, but I was asking you guys, you think he's just saying that because he's a fanboy, or is he actually hinting at something?
Yeah.
Why would he say it in the SHODO blog otherwise?
Well, it's just weird because
he's a fan.
Three of the 5 things that were missing from Geo were in that stage show.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so you think he was teasing that stuff and not the stage show exclusive forms?
I was thinking it could be a combination of both. Like
I could be a first for sure if they ever made stage show figures.
But what if they did a thing?
Not even just a SHODO first, but just a first.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Well, think of it. I mean, here's the thing: stage show, like things that show up in stage shows, sometimes or most of the time, just get nothing. But the stage show's coming to DVD, and it's being packed in with the Waz Ride Watch that's used in the stage show.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Usually, those don't really get releases either. The Lockseeds and the Gaim stage show, for example, never got released. Stuff like that. So it's interesting that the Waz Ride Watch is actually making it to a release. What if they did some kind of set? Like what if they did a set where they still classify it as 01 by putting in one of the concept forms or something, and then the rest of the set is just a bunch of Geo stuff, and they're like, as a kind of we're sorry for taking so long, they include the stage show forms in there.
That's too much. Also, that would just be Geo featuring 01. That's not 01 featuring Geo.
Yeah, but they could label it that way.
I guess.
But I mean, yeah, I agree with you with it being that way, but I don't know. We've seen weird stuff before, so.
Yeah.
Because they explicitly said, featuring Geo. And I feel like they could fudge it and call it that. I don't know, man. I don't see them going more than 2 of Geo into 101 wave. That's my thing.
Then we're gonna be getting we're not gonna get these Geo figures till a long time from now.
December maybe.
I don't know, man.
Because we have the 3 movie riders, Oma Form, Tsukiyomi, and Gates Majesty. So.
And don't forget, we still have Metal Build.
Yeah, we still have Metal Build, so we're not even done with the build stuff yet, let alone have we started the Geo backlog. So, there's a lot, there's just so much stuff to come out that...
Also, there are, I feel like, the most likely another rider to hit retail outside of another 3 would be Geo 2 and Oma Geo and others.
Well, the Omageo Another was only in the stage show, so if they're not going to do stage show things...
Yeah, you're right. So then, just another Geo 2.
I would say another The End, since he's the villain of the V-Cinema.
Oh, no.
There's a lot to juggle here.
Oh, absolutely.
And so I could definitely see, like, set 3 and 4 having Decade and then The End.
Right, that's what I was just going to say. If they're going to do... They have to do one of the... Like, they really got to do both of them. They share basically the same, like, general, like... Well, especially the legs, like, downward is, like, the exact same thing.
I was going to say, you do Decade in one and then The End in the other.
Yeah. So, I definitely think we are going to get another set that's retail before we start going into premium Bandai. I think it's inevitable that they're going to go to premium with those, but
yeah,
I feel like we got to get a set that has like super important stuff like DK, D End, another Geo2, and then something else. I don't know what.
I do wonder though.
The one precedent for stage show stuff is that they have made Butobaso medals of stage show exclusive content.
That's true.
So it's like, that's not off limits.
And
Wait, you're right. If we do the math, they made Butobaso medals of stage shows, and they made the Fi's armor form.
That's
which was
true.
a Butobaso medal.
That's true.
So if we do a math, it can be done.
And they've also, like I know, like the Gaim Comrade Maja from that was in the novel.
Mm-hmm.
So I know like they've
the
main villain of the Gaim stage show.
Oh,
he showed up in the novel. His suit was like a retooled, repainted 15.
Oh,
yeah.
I'm still needlessly holding out hope that someday I'll be able to get a figure of, an articulated figure of, heck. Oh no, I always know his name. Why do I not know it?
What? Which one?
The Gaim Drive movie villain.
Malus?
No.
15?
No.
Oh, Gaim Drive. Mega Hex?
Bujin
Mega Hex, yes. Mega Hex. I love Mega Hex.
Yeah.
I need a Mega Hex anything. There is a vinyl, right?
So no, there's nothing of that.
Oh, then
or maybe maybe there is. Actually, you might be right.
What is he built out of? Like, he's got to be reused from something.
Actually, I think he's an original suit. I know Ghost.
No, that can't be.
Well, I know that
I need to build this.
Well, I know that Ghost's V Cinema or the Spectre one used Mega Hex's suit as something else.
What?
The main villain, the main villain. Okay. Yeah, the main villain of Spectre's V Cinema was using like a repainted, retooled Mega Hex suit. So that suit's probably gone now.
Mm-hmm.
I love Mega Hex. He's honestly one of my favorites. But
so basically, Corey, are you saying that you need Mega House to give you Mega Hex?
Yes, that is exactly what I'm saying, Josh. Thank you for coming down to my level.
You're welcome.
So we could talk this all day, but I did kind of want to touch on, I guess, what Josh was saying earlier and discussing what we think the next moves for Shodo are, and possibly debunk certain certain teams, I guess.
Okay.
And I know that last night on the streets we were talking about Kyoryuger being
we had a pretty
Super.
good discussion about it last night on the streets.
Yeah, but I don't know. I've been thinking about it, and I'm not seeing it. Honestly, at least not for the foreseeable future, not for a while.
I want to say I had heard that before Kyoryuger made it to South Korea, apparently it was kind of a bomb in Japan. Like, it didn't really sell well in Japan, but in Korea, I thought so.
Oh, Kyoryuger did amazing.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was its best year in years.
For some reason, I had heard that the Korean version was the one that was popular.
Well,
they loved their dinosaurs.
It was so popular. It was so popular over there. That's why they asked Japan if they would make them more.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I don't know. I don't see it because they have too many to get through. Because like what I feel like the mentality behind Shodo now is being the most complete it can possibly be. Just look at Agito. You're only missing one form.
Right, which I told you how they could get.
Exactly, yeah. So tackling Kyoryuger in its entirety is gonna... You have to have a big media push to make that happen. And I don't see one on the horizon outside of maybe a crossover movie, but even then, I don't think it's enough to sustain a full-on Shodo Super line.
Gokaiger?
Ooh.
I could see that with the when the 10th anniversary rolls around.
I'd be down. Yeah.
I'm just thinking,
what if they mirrored the SH Figuarts releases and then did the Darines the diorama things with the wheels?
I was about to say they could actually just toss in a cardboard background.
Ooh.
I was going to say, if they wanted to mirror Figuarts, they could just show off a bunch and never release them.
Oh, yo.
He said it.
I kind of want... Okay, if they make a big push for Space Squad again, I'm going to need...
Oh, I forgot about that.
Right?
Because didn't they say that they were going to make another?
Sakamoto's currently working on some ninja movie right now.
Yeah.
So, and I feel like that's his baby, the Space Squad, so that's probably why we haven't seen much on that front.
And I feel like they said they were going to make another one.
Yeah, I want them to. I mean, it's like full unfiltered Sakamoto, and it gets a little intense, and it gets a little open your thighs, but the fight scenes are still really fun and vibrant. But I want some Deca Ranger.
Oh, when you said Space Squad, I was thinking Gavin. I was saying you pushed for a Sodo, Gavin, and didn't get it. So
my more, I guess, the one that I would expect the most out of a push like that would be Deca Ranger. If they do Gavin, I would be so happy, especially if they did a full space sheriff set with all three of the old ones and all three of the new ones, or just two different sets of the old and new.
Is there much of a difference in the design?
Huh?
Is there much of a difference in design between the updated ones?
There's a little bit.
A big difference.
It's mainly it's something you could just basically do with a chest swap.
Yeah.
Because all I know is that the newer Gavin has light up eyes, and I'm thinking that could be a swappable head.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you could do head, and then I think I know the new one has like some kind of blue design on his chest.
Yo, and you know what? They could honestly do Super Mini Pla for Gavan and company. Like they have that dragon, the ship that turns into the dragon, and ships that turn into guns, and also robots. Like, it's possible. Maybe it's not Super Mini Pla. Maybe it's like a... I almost said Chogokin Mini Pla, but it wouldn't have metal, so that would be a lie. So just Metal Mini Pla. Well, that would also be a lie. Mini Pla... Metal? No. I don't know. I don't name things. I just want them. And I don't know why people don't want Shodo versions or any new versions of Metal Heroes, because they're cool.
Yeah, they look vintage, but at the same time still kind of look cool.
Yeah, I think that might be why I like it. It's very... Yeah.
Didn't they also make a new one for those movies? Was it a gold one?
Oh, yes.
A what one?
There was one in the it was either the Shider or Sherivan reboot movie. It was like a gold one. What was it called?
Oh, you're right. It was that gold one.
Yeah.
And he was played by Blue Buster.
Yeah, Blue Buster, yeah.
Yeah.
Was it?
It was some. It was a gold one.
Yeah.
And then like he turned out to be the most tropey dude. Like I mean, it was a Sakamoto production. Both those things were Sakamoto things, so it made sense the way it played out. But it's kind of lame. I like the suit though.
Yeah.
But anyway, what are your Sentai grabs? What are you guys wanting for a next set?
When it comes to Sentai, I'm trying to think like what's something that doesn't require like alternate armor parts or whatever. Like, and also I don't really know much about what's popular in Japan in terms of Sentai, but I guess Gollinger was popular at one point.
That's true.
Those are cool designs.
I mean, honestly, I was thinking by nature of Shodo, at least, its initial push, I feel like they'd remain in Showa for a while, especially if they're going to remain in the premium Bandai space.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it's like how Shodo originally had some Showa content.
Yeah.
Man, if they do some Go Rangers, can we get that one monster with the baseball head?
There's a figure art that exists as a prototype if you want to steal that one and trick it down.
And it will never be released.
Nope, never. I'm thinking Go Rangers likely though.
Mm-hmm. You gotta.
Yeah. I don't know. Like my main blanket prediction is stick with Showa and follow whatever. I doubt that for excuse me. For their next I doubt that the next release is going to touch anything that's already been done in Mini-Pla. I think they still need to prove their worth in this space. Like there's such an allergy in Japan for Sentai figures that I think they're gonna need a few waves to prove themselves and make sure Bandai knows that they are a viable product.
Yeah, you gotta pull a Soto Chronicle and just really pick up the most popular ones.
Yeah, I'd be down if they just like directed a bunch of heavy hitters in the Japanese audience. Because I don't think this line is definitely not for an American audience. Like, I know Kamen Rider is attempting to make its way over, but since Hasbro owns most of the likeness of Sentai and stuff over here, I don't know that there's gonna be a chance of of any of that like influencing any of the Western influence be placed onto this.
I was going to make this joke, but I think it would actually be kind of smart if Bandai Japan just kind of went like, do you guys think we should make Zyuranger and just kind of let your audience know about it?
Well, like, I don't know if there's enough of a push in Japan for those suits as there was in America. That's why that wasn't like the very first version of this. I feel like if Bandai still had it in America, then Zyuranger would have definitely been first.
Yeah, I'm just asking, like, do you think it would actually make sense as a marketing thing for them to just be like, hey, Bandai, Hasbro, why don't you just let your fans know that this is up for pre-order? As I was making that joke, I was just like, oh, wait, Bandai America doesn't have this anymore.
Yeah. So I don't know. So that's why I think it's going to be a very like Japanese market driven line this time, like more so than the Sentai figure arts.
The next set gets revealed and the Japanese fans are like, why are they putting the Green Ranger up front?
Why are you eating toilet cookies? What's up with that?
Why do they love Zyuranger so much?
That one's from Die Ranger.
Wait. Oh, I want Die Ranger.
Oh yeah, those suits look good.
Yeah, that's not Showa, but wait, is it?
No.
No. Okay, yeah. I want Die Ranger. That's what I really, really, really want.
All 6 of them?
All 6, yeah. Wait, what?
No, I'm just curious, like, if they would actually, go out and make a set of, like, a whole team of 5 or 6 or whatever.
Oh, that's true. We might need to stick with, like, a 5, like, narrow it down to, like, a 5-man set. Because there's no other 3-man set.
A 5-man set.
How do you feel about... How do you feel about Hurricaneer? That's 3 guys.
That's 6.
Well, yeah, but
in
you could just do the main.
It's 6.
You could just do the main trio. You could do the Go Riders as a separate set.
Oh, yeah.
Then you could do Shurikanger and his other form.
Well, like, here's the thing.
Lot, but...
With that, I feel like if they do Hurricaneer, like the first 3, and then they went, oh no, this, for whatever reason, Shoto is not doing well. I guess we'll never get the rest. Like, that'd be such a tease. I just want to do full sets and be done.
Yeah.
But if they do Hurricaneer, I need them to include the Kiba Ranger chest plate for Hurricane Red.
Yeah. I also want the hula hoop version of the Go Riders weapons.
But now that you've said that name, I just realized, you know what a good 3-person team is for me? A Kiba Ranger.
Yeah.
I always kind of forget that those exist.
Well, then you'd need to make
the gold Go Ranger.
The powerful Rangers?
Yes, the powerful Rangers.
Yeah. But no, the upgraded versions, like the season 2 versions.
Oh, yeah. I missed that shit.
That could potentially just be swappable parts. Because, like, yellow and blue, it's literally just an alternate helmet.
That's true.
That's true, but would they pass up another opportunity to sell the same mold?
I
guess
they do love doing that, so.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll definitely see. I'm looking forward to this. Like I said, support this if you can. If you can't, don't feel bad about it, but just,
Corey is handling the burden.
Yeah, I'm handling some of the burden. I just, I want to put more positivity when it comes to this line out there. Like, I know it's a really expensive set, but I feel like if enough people support it, we may get to a place where it is feasible for you to buy these at retail. So, I don't know. I'm doing my best. I'm always trying to support Candy Toy and that division. So, please, if you have the means, go out, support. This is a dumb thing to say. This is a really good candy toy cost.
I wonder if you should tweet this set at Bluefin. Just be like, hey.
Oh yeah, for real. Well, no, see, that's the thing. Like, that's what I was saying. Like, I don't think these would ever hit the States, just because Hasbro has.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Such a grasp of. Then again, Super Mini Pla gets released.
Yeah, that does get released over here.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't quite understand how the rights work there. But
we're living in weird times.
You know what? They
really
didn't
are.
buy. They don't have any ownership over that footage, over those suits. Unless, of course, you go through Super Mega Force.
That's true.
Interesting. What if...
Wait, which team?
I don't know, probably something like Power Rangers New Powers.
Yeah, I don't know.
Wait, Corey,
Power
which one were you
Rangers
talking about
Old
again?
People Powers. Hello?
Which team were you talking about? Which set?
What do you mean?
The Bluefin brought over that you're not sure how the rights were?
Oh no, I'm just not sure how the rights work for Super Mini Pla anymore.
Okay.
I'm wondering, what if, in some way, I think it was, I don't remember who said it, but they said that if it was in the show, they're fair game, or whatever, for us to make. I wonder if they fit in as many suits as possible. That's why we got so many non-sequitur just non-existent teams. I wonder if they did that just so that they could hold the rights to those, so that Power Rangers could have those.
Oh, you mean like that's why Super Mega Force did it?
Yeah, that's why they stuffed so many.
Oh no, that's just them being lazy.
Yeah, okay, I guess.
Wasn't there?
Well, no, they were so not lazy in other places. Like they replaced one of the first fights. They replaced, I think, Super or Megaforce Red with a different one. Yeah. You know, and like they went through great lengths to recreate the stupid, not stupid, but the sword scene with Blue.
Oh yeah.
You know, where they're all shot at, like shot for shot recreation of it. They didn't. I feel like there was so much budget placed into the wrong places.
Oh, absolutely.
And just for whatever reason,
or like when they shot original Sentai footage original Sentai exclusive team footage when they replaced Full Eagle with Mighty Morphin Red. Because the other Sentai's there, they shot original footage to have Mighty Morphin Red there, but those were all Sentai's.
I didn't really catch what this was all about at the time, but wasn't there something going around when they showed off some Power Rangers trailer where it was like they accidentally slipped in a shot of Kamen Rider Wizard at one point?
Oh yeah, they did.
Well, yeah, that's because they just had the files. Or like
now
they had
Wizard.
the commercial files.
It was for superhero. It was the bumper for Superhero Time.
Yeah,
that's what it was.
And it was
now
during
Wizard.
It was during the Dino Charge teaser. There's like a brief second where you can see Wizard and Beast.
Whoops.
Yep.
I guess we own that now. Whoops.
So Lightning Collection, Kamen Rider Wizard.
I mean, that was not a mass audience. I don't know if that counts or if that's on the table.
Yeah, that was at Licensing Expo.
At the time, I wasn't even sure if that was an actual thing that happened or if that was just some joke that someone made and it got
exaggerated. Yeah, no, that happened.
Okay.
Yeah. No, they are that careless. Believe you me, they are that careless.
See, that's why I wasn't sure, because I thought, is someone just kind of making fun of them? Making them look bad?
Well, you see, like, with the Sentai footage thing, like, now that we have, like, they use the 5-man suits in the comics, like, now I actually want to see, like, 5-man Lightning Collection figures. Like, that's actually something we could get and stuff like that. Because now there's actually, like, a Power Rangers team behind that.
I was, my mentality for like the Hasbro stuff was like, I really definitely want to support what they're doing, but they don't have any 4-inch to 3 3/4-inch options available. And then here comes Shodo being like, "Hey, Corey, this is exactly what you wanted."
That's true.
Premium
it is exactly what you were asking for.
We're testing your loyalty. It's on Premium Bandai.
I am wondering if Hasbro would ever do like a 5-pack of like do a whole team, but they're like this scale.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Yeah.
That would be a really good way for them to just crank out some comic exclusives at a low budget that's kind of low risk.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Low risk, lower budget.
I would still prefer Lightning, but that would be a good way to do it as well.
And I mean, Wave 3, Lord Draken.
There's
right. Something.
And then Wave 5 has Ranger Slayer, so...
Wait, what?
Yeah, Wave 5 has Ranger Slayer.
Is that like a comic thing?
Yeah, that's the evil Mighty Morphin Pink.
Ooh, nice. Yeah. They're already slipping in more.
Yeah.
I maintain that, if ever there was an opportunity to get full teams outside of MMPR and maybe like some of the heavy hitters, you'd have to go 3 3/4-inch. There's no way. There's too many.
Yeah.
For Hasbro to get through.
Well, I think that's the idea, is that they can just kind of keep this going for a long time.
Yeah. No, it's true, but then, like, once you run out of heavy hitters, what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
3 3/4-inch.
Hey, alright, fine by me. If that's what it takes. I feel like, and this is going far off topic now, and I feel like we should wrap up soon, but 3 3/4 inch is not getting enough love as it used to, and kids, I don't think, know, or even have an appetite for 3 3/4 inch like they did before.
I was about to say, kids these days don't even know what G.I. Joe is.
No. Well, I feel like
because they've shelved that brand for so many years.
Yeah. Well, they 3 3/4 inch was made specifically to fit inside vehicles and stuff, and since vehicles and all that
wasn't it
are
kind of
harder
made for,
now to
wasn't
market.
It kind of made for Star Wars?
Huh?
Wasn't it kind of made for Star Wars?
Yeah, it started with Star Wars.
Yeah.
And you watched the Toys That Made Us episode where Yeah. So the fact that, you know, vehicles I don't think are as popular anymore, I feel like that's really killing 3 3/4 inch because there's now no reason to make those figures that size, that small, outside of the collectability, which I that's what I'm in for. That's what I want.
I was about to say the only reason to make it at that point is let's just make something cheap.
Yeah. No, exactly. But like Hasbro is being real dumb with their Star Wars stuff and doing their darnest to make them as unpalatable as possible. Let's throw in this like proximity enabled audio gimmick so it'll have a chip inside and raise the price. Then we'll add some extra accoutrement to the figures that they don't need.
You gotta love screaming into a lightsaber.
Oh my god, that... Hey, you know what? We're done! This is the episode!
I reckon you will be a real gentleman, I promise.
Yeah, those were some words that came out of Malunis' mouth, and probably not well to your ear. But you know what what can be in your ear?
I was trying my best to reference Star Wars Episode 1 Toys with the Voice gimmick.
Toys with the voice?
Yeah, it was... Well, they technically came with a scannable chip that you...
Oh, yeah, the comlink. Yeah, I have that.
I just remembered the audio quality was really bad.
Oh, yeah. But hey, guys, thanks for watching. This episode is, as of this recording, not yet up on streaming platforms, but we are building out our... YouTube is a streaming platform. I just meant audio streaming platform. Mm-hmm. We are building our library, and up to, I think, episode 14, all those are up and available on major streaming platforms, be it Apple Podcasts, Google Play, Spotify, Anchor, everything in between.
It's worth saying leave a review? Is that a thing people still do?
Sure. I don't know what that'll do other than make us very happy. So if you've got an opportunity and you want to listen to some older stuff, I know that they're not getting the most views probably because the audience really wants the newer episodes. I'm trying to get I want them out chronologically, otherwise it'll make a mess of the system. So it's going to take a while for us to get there. So hopefully, I hope you guys will be patient with us and will help us out. Listening to the episodes in their audio form actually really does help us because we get to run ads, and don't worry, they're not too long. Hopefully, they're not as intrusive. So we can begin to make a bit of revenue off of them. If you could give them a listen, that would be very helpful to us, and share it with your friends.
Also, Twitter, Discord.
Twitter, yes. Oh yeah, and Discord. Don't forget the Discord, because on Twitter we update you guys on the latest SHODO, and Yudo news, as well as Shodo Super, Shodo-O, shodo-x, Chodo every now and again. I recently realized why it's always translated to Super Motion. Chodo. Anyway, yeah, so
Chodo really sounds like a real insult. I think the first time you brought that up on an episode, I just said, "Would you call me?"
Excuse me?
How dare
you? You dare? But yeah, so check out our Twitter, follow us there, and we're almost at 100 followers on there, which is wild to me.
Yay.
And also, again, we have a Discord, and it's pretty much where all of the fans of, this stuff, not all the fans, but like fans of it collect together. And if you're looking for pre-orders or waiting for them to go up like we were for SHODO 01 complete set, everyone is constantly looking for listings, and we have a channel dedicated to finding those listings. So if you want to get the latest on buying things and making sure you have them, definitely check that out, because the HLJ link, Josh, immediately ran out of 01 complete sets. And Josh was not a part of our Candy Toy Corner Discord chat and did not get that information until far too late. So just make sure you're... So that's the
benefit of the Discord.
Yep.
Yeah. So, and also, don't forget, yesterday, hopefully, was an episode of the Soda Pop News where we broke all of this down in a more concise fashion. And then also, I guess not this week is SHODO Sundays, but SHODO Sundays is every other week. Check that out. And then the Candy Toy blog update, or excuse me, the Tokusatsu Network talks about the Candy Toy blog all the time. Make sure to check out Malunis' articles on that.
A little bit delayed, but still, they're going up.
They're translated. They're perfectly translated. And if we screwed up a little bit on our initial posts, that's where you get all of the clean, well translated information and all the the verified stuff. So yeah, check it all out. Thanks for watching. Keep it juicy.
Yeah.
Try to outrun this demon and subscribe to not get left in the dust. Bye.
Oh.
Baru! Eagle! Baru! Charge! Baru! Panther! Dragon! Taiyo Sentai! Sun Vulcan! 衝動は